And this is the start of our third game of our first day for the BUCAA Inaugural season. This is a game between the PUP Santa Maria Bulacan competing against the FCPC, a squad from San Jose del Monte City. My name is Dario Lolod together with our analyst for today, my brother Dilon Alolod. Dilon, two teams will compete for the first victory now for the first day. What can you say about it?
Of course, for both team, expect not much good on the start. Also, dun sa first two games natin, syempre, lahat ng teams na to, ito yung first game nila. They're starting to build their confidence, their timing sa ball game. Ito pa rin yung magbibigay sa kanila kung paano sila mag-uumpisa dun sa liga. And syempre, andyan yung rough start for both teams.
Siyempre, it's been a while na nagkaroon tayo ng ganitong klaseng liga dito sa lalawigan natin, lalawigan ng Bulacan. And then thank you syempre sa ating Governor Daniel R. Fernando and VG Alex Castro for creating this wonderful avenue for the players na i-showcase yung mga talento na meron tayo dito sa Bulacan.
Yes, and napakaraming atletang Bulakenyo na makikita or madidiscover talaga sa Bulacan. And this league is one of the big leagues dito sa Bulacan na talagang makikita natin from all towns of Bulacan. Almost nakasali yung mga schools. Makikita natin kung sino yung mga players na who can go through on the next generations.
And sitting right on the mid-air, ang FCPC scoring another basket here. Ang lalaki din ng player nitong ng FCPC.
Yes, na-notice ko nga din earlier during their warm-ups talagang yung length nitong FCPC andun, and we'll see kung makukuha nila advantage nila dito sa PUP when it comes to length.
And we know that PUP, this is a known state university, a lot of campuses all over the Philippines. And then mabuti meron din tayong branch niyan dito sa Bulacan. Not only to develop sports, but pati yung academic syempre ng mga tiga PUP.
Yes, PUP was also well known then for their academic, and talaga maganda rin tong school na to. This is a big school here in the Philippines, and marami rin mga napoproduce na atleta, marami din mga sumikat na big names coming from this school. And ayun, they extended their branches all throughout all over Philippines. Madami ng branches, may mga provinces, marami na ding natutulungan na estudyante.
And naming a player who came from Polytechnic University of the Philippines, syempre yung mahal natin Coach Antonino Tayaw na naglaro para sa Polytechnic University. However, it's in the main campus.
Yes, and also one of Bulaqueños from PUP is Marlon Monte from Tabangi Ginto, Bulacan. Is a well-known player din nung collegiate ranks, and talagang naging step up din. I mean, he really made his name din sa PUP.
And then now he is venturing out to another ventures of life na siya naman nagde-develop ng mga players sa area nila.
Correct. Meron siyang basketball camp. That's a good thing to know din na ayun, na-share niya yung mga natutunan niya and experiences niya from his basketball journey.
Tama dyan. Marlon Monte, great guard coming from Tabangi Ginto, Bulacan. FCPC controlling the tempo early here. They are on the free throw line. Zilmar making the first one. 6-2 sa ating score. FCPC still up. Seven minutes and 15 seconds and Dilon. This is still early, pero syempre gusto nating pasalamatan lahat ng tumutulong. Attorney Nikki Coronel. And syempre kay Sir Benji Santos also, who help us here they are the brainchild actually of this league to ma-execute to para sa mga kabataang Bulakenyo. Ilakas for the FCPC, scoring for another basket. Pelayo on the right shoulder, bullying his way through, but unable to go through inside. Del Rosario jumper. Rebound battle goes to the PUP Santa Maria. There's a push and it stays with the PUP. PUP Santa Maria branch, and we have our first commenter here sa ating comment box or comment section, Christian Valenzuela Serafin. Maraming salamat po sa panonood, and sa lahat ng nanonood sa ating live stream, please share the link that you have now so mas madami pa makakapanood nitong exciting ball game natin ngayong araw.
Correct. Stay tuned, guys, because these teams and those players na makikita natin dito or hindi natin nakikita on our places, dito nyo makikita yan sa BUCAA.
That's why we also gave them an opportunity na ma-live stream itong laro na to para mapakita natin kung anong talento ba yung meron sa basketball ng mga Bulakenyo.
Correct. And of course, ibang level. Kapag ka collegiate level yung nilalaroan mo as a player, syempre dyan mo makikita kung ano yung kapasidad mo bilang basketball or individual player din, kung ano yung kapasidad mo. Syempre, iba yung nilalaro mo sa lugar nyo, iba rin yung malalaro mo dito sa collegiate.
And speaking of the skill level, number 16 for FCPC, packing with that wrong foot finish. Ito yung mga magandang pinapractice ngayon ng mga basketball players, yung mga wrong foot finish.
Correct. Yung tinatawag din na kontra-tempo ngayon eh. Kaya yung wrong foot talagang kasama na rin sa mga skills practices, skills training yan.
And because of that multiple basket made by FCPC, PUP will call for assist. And back to our exciting game here at the Dr. Yanga College Incorporated. What a finish! A circus layup courtesy of number 6 Guevara for the PUP Santa Maria branch.
That was a good control. Ball control for Guevara. Kailangan niya yan and hopefully makuha niya kumpiyansa niya dito sa game.
FCPC doing their signature full court pressure, steals the basketball again. Ball fake. Laparan gives the ball to the right wing, and they just missed that shot. Zilmar. Lapara again, but another miss, but multiple chance given here for the FCPC. Guevara controlling the tempo for the PUP Santa Maria. Guevara, pick and roll pass was intercepted. Umali. Shoulder jumper, nothing but the bottom of the net for the big man Umali.
Good stroke from Umali. Maganda rin yung release niya ng bola. I think that is his range, yung perimeter area na yon.
lalapad ng mga umali na nakikilala ko. Sean Umali, who is playing for NCAA now on the pro ranks. Ang lalaki ng mga katawan nila. Wala pa yata ako nakitang umali na maliit ang katawan.
Siguro yun talaga yung line of ano ng mga umali.
Jeez, no?
Yeah.
And look at them now scoring for another basket. This time it's courtesy of number 10, Del Rosario for the PUP Santa Maria. They are just down now by 7 points after that basket. Great ball swing for the FCPC. And nothing but the bottom of the net for Saladro.
Good execution play for FCPC. They are getting the ball on the hands of all players. At least 2 or 3 passes before they made their shot. So magandang practice yun.
And a great outlet pass by Zilmar to Ilkas. The two big men passing on each other. Pass was controlled by Guevara but completely stolen by Ilkas. Saladro with a fast break finish. Eto, nagtatakbuhan na uli ang FCPC. Making the PUP pay for that turnovers na nako-commit nitong PUP.
I like the way FCPC playing their defense. Start of the ball game, man-to-man agad sila. They are match up and then like volume na ginagawa na itong FCPC. So medyo nahirapan or parang nagulat nga itong PUP on their man-to-man defense as a start for this game.
That's one thing na nagpapakita na well-develop yung isang team. If they can switch defense every now and then, tas nagiging effective sila. Kasi it only means na kaya nilang i-disrupt yung offense flow nung kalaban nila, whatever the offensive situation is.
Correct. And magandang practice din talaga yung mga ganun eh. Kasi yung ganong situation, matutulungan din as an individual player on how he will thinks well kung paano siya makakagalaw, paano siya makakuha ng bola, and how he can create his move. Maganda na iniisip niya yung mga ganong bagay.
And Renoga with an easy floater after that steal. Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, a choking defense for the FCPC. Our score is 24-8. Ballooned on the first period. You know what they are saying, Dilon? If your team is up with a 2 margin, it means that you are doing pretty well and your team is prepared on the league.
Correct. They're doing pretty well. FCPC on defensive side. Yun nga, yung man-to-man nila, they're just staying in front of the ball handler, getting their man up, nandun lang sa harapan nila, each person, opponent nila, they're not pressuring the ball. Pero na-convert sila kasi nga since yung PUP is na-intimidate on that defense. So they're...
And nakakalag talaga na itong FCPC, yung passing lane ng PUP Santa Maria. So they need to do a better job here. And especially with the support of one of our live streamers, Jennifer De Los Santos. Go PUP SMB!
Yes, still early and PUP are working on it. Andyan yung dedication din nila sa game. Siyempre, magkakaroon din naman ng adjustment yan when it comes to their coaches. Makikita rin nila kung ano yung game.
So another basket here now for the PUP. It's now 13-26 with 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. But someone hits the deck hard. Foul will be called on FCPC number 24. So it's now warning for penalty situation now for the FCPC. That's the payoff now naman ng mga hard-nosed defense. Tendency to be on the penalty or in early situation. Are they going to control the ladder? Who'll take it? PUP has the possession. Del Rosario floats but unable to make a shot. FCPC 3-on-1 fast break opportunity. Look at this situation. A poetry in motion for the FCPC.
Good passing and good transition offense from FSPC, and ayun, maganda yung passing nila when the transition, yung tatlong tumakbo na receive ng bola.
Looking on the wing now, all day to shoot. Short on the jumper. Every time na nakakakuha ng rebound tong FCPC, they are really ready to run on the transition.
I think that's the instruction then from their coaches. Once they get the defensive rebound, they need to push the ball hard. They need to pass the ball, advance pass to the first guy on the rim. So, mas madali yung opensa hanggat hindi nakaset up tong depensa nitong PUP.
Ito naman, PUP's chance to run. And they scored for 2 points. I think that is the first transition offense of the PUP, courtesy of Ignacio.
Yes, PUP is also playing well at the start of this quarter. Andyan pa rin, hindi sila nawawala on the game. And they're playing transition offense also. So siguro lang kailangan nila mag-adjust when it comes to defensive side of their team.
And you're correct. Sabi mo nga kanina, di ba? There are times na you will struggle on the start of the game, especially first game. You know, your team is trying to adjust kung ano ba talaga yung nangyayari on the playing court, what are the things that they need to do. So, probably first game jitters for the PUP Santa Maria. We're going to wait for the explosion of this big team na mayroon tayo sa harap natin.
Correct, and hopefully they have other leagues to prepare, pero I think ito yung mga leagues na pinaghahandaan nila.
A big league to be prepared of, and that will be the end of our first period, 30-15 in favor of FCPC. And start of our second quarter here at Dr. Yanga College Incorporated at BUCAA, Bulacan. My name is Dario Olod, together with Dylan Olod, bringing you the action of BUCAA Season 1, the inaugural season of Bulacan Universities and Collegiate Athletic Association. Down by 17 points is PUP Santa Maria, Bulacan, having some challenges. A lot of collision on the sideline. Ito isa sa medyo challenging on this kind of venue, you know, the sideline. Hoping that our players need to be extra careful on those kind of situation. Address in out dribble. 10 seconds to shoot for the Santa Maria squad. Wild shot, outlet by Sarmiento. And striking on the fast break is FCPC. And that's a bad shot.
Sayang yung transition offense for FCPC. Dalawa pa naman yung guy na nauna doon. And then medyo na-excite lang din siguro to take that shot.
Oh, na-excite si Salboro to finish that 2-point. But they convert a basket right ahead after that inbound play courtesy of Packing. Bumawi naman si Salboro sa magandang pasa. Here comes PUP Santa Maria. Pelayo rebounded it. FCPC running and gunning and scoring for two. That is courtesy of number 24, Rhea Noga. Talaga nagtatabuhan itong malalaking player nitong FCPC.
Yes, and maganda rin yung distribution nila ng bola. Even going to pass break, they have 2 or 3 na guys na bumababa pa rin para to take those offense. So merong mga trailer guys na humahabol.
And Andres nailing that 3-point basket earlier. So kada basket ng PUP Santa Maria umi-score na kagad pabalik itong FCPC.
Yun ang kailangan nilang i-limit. Even they're making their basket for PUP Santa Maria, kailangan nilang magtrabaho rin on defensive side kasi hindi sila pwedeng maipagpalitan lang na maipagpalitan dito sa kalaban nila.
And Rhea Noga disregarding the set defense of the PUP Santa Maria. Ginawang marker or codes yung mga kalaban in that possession.
We are seeing the height advantage of FCPC against PUP Santa Maria. So they're using it. Good thing ginagawa nila yun as advantage.
And Pimentel with that hard foul to Sarmiento. You know, sabi ng aking mabuting kaibigan, Coach De Los Reyes, mentioned to me that if you don't want the referees to blow the whistle, don't give them an intention to do so. So kung i-block mo yung bola, don't put your hands down. Just put it up. Hayaan mong ma-intimidate yung titira sa harap mo and then just go for the rebound. Second shot for Sarmiento of the PUP Santa Maria branch. Our score is 40-19 in favor of the FCPC. So it's a high-scoring ball game for the FCPC, but low for the PUP Santa Maria branch. I thought there's always Santa for the PUP. Santa Mesa, Santa Maria. You mentioned they've been all over the Philippines.
Correct, and a good ball movement for FCPC. That's why they're lead with this. Have a huge lead na against the PUP Santa Maria. And maganda rin pinapakita, even nag-shuffle na ng players itong coach ng FCPC. Pinapasok na yung mga second unit nila one at a time. Pero still contributing, binibigyan rin ng confidence yung mga off-the-bench players.
You know, I've asked some of the players of the FCPC earlier, in-interview ng konti kung saan ba yung mga liga na nilalaroan nila. They said that they are having a competition also within their series, like the City College of Santa Maria, STI San Jose del Monte, and even the STI San Jose del Monte. They've been playing against those schools, and even the ICC Blue Hawks, they are trying to tune up also that team. So maganda yung preparation nitong FCPC, and nagpapakita naman yun sa magandang scoring prowess nila on the first half of this game.
Correct, and that's a good to hear kasi malagandang exposure sa kanila yun na marami silang sinasalihang competitions or leagues na nakakalaro sila, and with the school name na dala-dala nila, andun yung experience na nagigain na itong mga players na to.
Tama ka dyan, and they are really showcasing what basketball skill they can do here at BUCAA, Bulacan para sa BUCAA Season 1. Ang ganda na pinapakita nila so far. They are up 41-21. Rebound battle goes to the PUP. Andres waited for his teammate but decides to jack up a 3. Airmails that shot. Sarmiento now from downtown off the backboard, missing it. FCPC pass was too strong. And a chance here for the PUP Santa Maria for a pass break. And Pelayo with an easy finish after the dish of Andres.
Good pass of Andres to Pelayo. So, he tried to fake a shot yung defender. That's why nag-commit muna for a jump and then maganda yung nabigay niyang look for Pelayo.
You know, extra pass, sabi nga nila. You attract the defender, then once you have it in front of you, i-dish out mo for an easier basket.
Correct. Actually, mahirap pang depensahan yung mga look-to-pass players eh. Lalo na if alam mo yung look-to-pass players is kaya rin mag-create and kaya rin to shoot. So, I think mas mahirap depensahan yung look-to-pass kesa yung shoot-first na player.
And Sarmiento making that first shot on the free throw area. You know, speaking of the pass-first type of player, isa sa mga kilala ko na magaling na pass-first type player, Jorel Vega, during his younger days. You know, now he is playing for the 40 years old above on our collegiate or on our commercial league out there. Pero ang gandang talento ng pinakita ng player na yun.
Yes, and they're making still Jorel Vega can play basketball even though at that age andun pa rin yung timing sa paglaro. Of course, yung stamina and stamina nararamdaman na of course of the age, pero syempre andun pa rin naman yung skill.
Sabi nga nila, Father Time is really undefeated. FCPC moving the ball pretty well now. Drop pass is no good. And this is the third unit, I think, already for the FCPC. Ganon kagad bumalasa ng players itong San Jose Del Monte squad. And a timeout by the FCPC. We will be back here at the BUCAA Season 1.
Handa na ba kayo sa pinakamalaki
at pinakamasiglang kompetisyon ng atletang Bulakenyo? Ang Bulacan University and Collegiate Athletic Association o BUCAA!
Layunin nating napaigting ang pagkakaisa ng mga kolehiyo at universidad sa ating lalawigan ng Bulacan tungo sa tagumpay ng ating mga atleta.
This year, magtatagisan ng galing sa hard court ang ating 32 basketball teams, habang bibida naman sa sayawan at pasiklaban ang ating cheer dance teams.
Kaya naman, samahan nyo kami sa maaksyong pagbubukas ng BUCAA sa darating na Abril sa Baliwag Star Arena.
Suportahan natin ang ating mga pambatong kupunan dito lang sa BUCAA!
15 seconds remaining in the shot clock for the FCPC, but it was now on the hands of the PUP Santa Maria branch. And syempre, pasasalamatin natin dito yung mga ating live streamers. Syempre, despite that they are out having a rough day here, PUP, supporting you is Miguel Carlo Tangkanko, supporting you guys on our live stream. So shout out to you, Mr. Tangkanko. They have a chance now to score again. Guevara sizing up his defender, asking for the screen, decides to give it now to Santos. Santos with a great hasty move, floats and scores. Ang ganda ng hesitation move doon ni Santos.
Yes, and actually, I noticed na PUP has their places, pero siguro I think they just need to polish it or practice it more para much more makuha nila yung timing on their screens. Pero nakikita ko yung positioning, like their inbound plays, nakita ko yung back picks na tumama naman, and medyo nagkulang lang on their timings. And then dun sa offensive plays nila, same thing din. Siguro they just need to adjust on their timings on dun sa mga galaw, and then they need to know their position when it comes to their plays.
Now Guevara with the basketball. PUP, another dish out play. That is their jam, that drop passing of the PUP.
A good play from PUP. So 2 possessions agad coming from timeout. That's a good sign for them na makabalik dito sa game na to.
And kudos to the coach as well of the PUP for making an adjustment. Yes, you have a rough start for your team, pero pinakita nila na kaya nilang baguhin yung mga pangyayari. And so far, it really works for them with another basket.
So that's a good third possession, I think, for PUP na they made the basket. So talagang maganda yung adjustment na ginawa nila.
FCPC stop and pop game is good. Another 2 points here for the FCPC. They've been all over the place. This time, it's courtesy of Alonzo. So, pwede silang tumikada from the inside at tumira from the outside. Talagang lahat ng angulo kayang umiscore nitong FCPC.
Yes, well distributed din talaga yung scores nitong players ng FCPC. So, everyone contributing on scoring side and also on defensive side. Lahat sila. Yun ang magandang team na makikita natin dito.
And even Borja scoring now for his team. Short stab, no good. Offensive rebound for the PUP. Another chance for them. Iskolar Rambayan is now scoring on the middle. No good. FCPC 3-on-1. Alonso using the backboard for 2.
Good jump shot attempt for Alonzo and decide to use a bank shot. Talagang makikita natin yung decision niya when it comes on shot decision.
So medyo mahaba ang kailangan habulin dito ng PUP Santa Maria branch. If they want to be back in this game, the best time is to do it now. Second quarter pa lang, pero kailangan mo na agad makabalik. You don't want to be down. Oh, that will be a hard hit. Hoping that everything is okay now on that for that kid.
Medyo delikado talaga yung landing spot na yun on that side of the court. Medyo maano yung dulo ng stage, pero I think our officials will think of it on upcoming games.
That is correct, but hoping that everything is okay. But don't worry guys, we're gonna give you some report after this break.
Handa na ba kayo sa pinakamalaki
At pinakamasiglang kompetisyon ng atletang Bulakenyo, ang Bulacan University and Collegiate Athletic Association o BUCAA!
Layunin nating napaigting ang pagkakaisa ng mga kolehiyo at universidad sa ating lalawigan ng Bulacan tungo sa tagumpay ng ating mga atleta.
This year, magtatagisan ng galing sa hard court ang ating 32 basketball teams, habang bibida naman sa sayawan at pasiklaban ang ating cheer dance teams.
Kaya naman, samahan nyo kami sa maaksyong pagbubukas ng BUCAA sa darating na Abril sa Baliwag Star Arena.
Suportahan natin ang ating mga pambatong kupunan dito lang sa
BUCAA, the home of Bulakenyo champions!
And back to our game after that hard fall of Reynaldo. He is now back and running and scoring another basket with an end-one opportunity for the FCPC, converting that end-one play. Our score now is 52-31 in favor of the FCPC, who is really doing pretty well a well-oiled machine, ika nga. Itong pinapakita sa atin ng FCPC. Ang ganda ng nilalaro. And that is an almost of ankle breaker na ginawa doon. Pero di lang na-convert.
Sayang, that was a good play for PUP. Hindi lang na-convert into basket. And FCPC still playing their ball game. Talagang kahit alam nila na lamang sila, dinodominant nila yung laro.
Masyadong malalim ang finish doon for the FCPC. Here comes the PUP Santa Maria. Guevara, short pass. And now rebound here by the FCPC. FCPC, hindi na nila iniintay makasetup ng depensa. Itong PUP Santa Maria, they are just trying to attack it right away habang nakatalikod pa.
I think that's their goal din naman talaga to run the floor and at the start pa lang naman ng ball game, hindi nila hinihintay na makasetup yung depensa. I think hindi ko pa nakikita na nakascore yung FCPC on their setup plays.
And that's another basket for the small man Guevara. What a heart for this kid. He may be the shortest player on the floor now for the PUP Santa Maria, pero biggest heart to para sa kanila.
Yes, actually si Guevara nga, notice ko na kanina na he's playing well, bringing down the ball and setting up his teammates. So maganda rin na contribute siya on the points.
And a technical foul whistled here. We're going to wait for the official call. That's technical foul called against number 9, Umali. I think what Umali is trying to do is parang fake niya that he will hit the midsection of his opposing player. So kaya siya tinawagan ng technical foul.
Correct. And as the referee said, that was not allowed to do, even that's a fake or not. Like hindi mo naman siya talaga patatamaan, pero yun nga, hindi pwede yung mga ganong tactics.
So you don't want that player na syempre makasakit, and our referees are trying to hindi naman niya gusto na makasakit on that play, trying to fake it, but still that's a big no-no for our official.
Yes, that is not a good practice din as a player na makasanayan mo na ginagawa yan sa mga opponents.
And another Pinoy step shown in here by the PUP Santa Maria. That's courtesy of number 17, Bergamo. And goes for trying to bully his opponent through inside. The Reynaldo will be on the line. So our time remaining here for our second quarter is 31 seconds remaining. 54-33. Make it 56 to 35 rather. Up in here is the FCPC. They are being the pilot of this game early here. Time is now down to 15. Bergamo. Short stab. Nothing but the bottom of the net for number 10, Del Rosario of BUP. And that will be the end of our first half. Story is at 56-31 in favor of FCPC. Magbabalik po ang BUCAA Season 1.
Handa ka na ba?
Abangan!
Huwag kalilimutan.
Huwag kaliligtaan.
Malapit na
Pinananabikan!
ang pinakahihintay.
BUCAA! Rise of the Champions!
And this is the start of our second half here at the BUCAA season high. The inaugural season is happening here at Dr. Yaka College Incorporated. Daddy Alulod together with our analyst Dilon Alulod. Dilon, great run for the FCPC. Anong nangyari? Anong kailangan gawin ng bawat koponan?
Okay, of course, FCPC is doing well and then malaki yung advantage nila on this ball game. Nakita naman natin, they're playing man defense and executing their offense through their transition. So, I think they just need to continue it on the second half. And for the other side of the game naman, for PUP Santa Maria, they have still a lot of time pa rin to play for this game. Marami pang mangyayari, marami pang oras. Wala silang dapat ika-give up. Ang dami pang time, 2 quarters to play. Kaya pa nilang habulin yan. And then I think kaya naman nila. And then they are making their baskets already. So they just need to continue that and continue playing good defense para makatikit sila dito sa FCPC.
May oras pa, sabi nga nila. If you want to be back on this game, the right thing to do it now, or the right time to do it, is now. For the PUP Santa Maria branch, our score is 60-42 in favor of the FCPC. Ilkas inside, fakes, pumps, well defended. Rebound battle goes to the PUP Santa Maria. PUP Santa Maria branch now, Ignacio at helm as a guard. Medyo mahigpit yung depensa dito ng FCPC. Actually, mataas yung mga pwesto ng mga guards nila to defend their floor.
Yes, they're still playing a half-court man defense. Kaya sinusundan na rin nila agad yung mga tao nila.
And look at this now. You know, it's a great body control for Ilkas. An ill-advised foul thrown there by number 28 of Polytechnic University of the Philippines, giving a hard foul. Pero gusto ko pa rin, nakita mo yung composure nitong si Ilkas to just maintain his composure and finish the basket first.
Oo, medyo hindi niya nagustuhan yung foul na yon, pero it was not a good foul nga din, as we said. Pero yun nga lang, it's still part of the game and he really needs to control his temper para walang magkaroong problema rin sa kanya as a player and sa team nila.
Clarifying the name, it's Ilakas with that end one opportunity. But let's wait for the official call. I think our referees are still reviewing the situation that happened earlier. But, you know, they're being on top of this game, of course. So it's unsportsmanlike foul called against number 28 of Ignacio of PUP, and second motion for number 3 Pelayo as well as from the PUP side. So medyo nararamdaman na natin dito yung a little bit frustration coming from the end of the PUP Santa Maria branch giving those kind of hard fouls.
Correct. So, darating at darating talaga dyan sa part of frustration, lalo na't ganyan yung score. And of course, they don't want that as a player and as a team. Kailangan andyan yung pride nila as a player, syempre, na matambakan or malayuan ng ganyang kalaki.
Packing now with the basketball, gives it to Laparan. Floater, almost but not quite. But the foul will be whistled. And syempre, dahil dun sa scenario na nangyari kanina, our referees will adjust also yung mga foul calling nila. Play continues. Andres with the basketball. Decides to give it to Umali, who scores for another point.
So may range talaga si Umali sa perimeter, kaya maganda rin na nabibigyan siya ng open look on that side.
But on the other end, Packing, disregarding the set defense of Umali on that possession. 2 points kagad ang tinikada nitong si Packing. PUP Santa Maria now melting the time clock. Tried to beat the buzzer, is missed. Here comes FCPC now. Laparan. Basketball. But there's a foul down low according to our lady official. It will be a sideline inbound. So FCPC now calling out the shots in here.
Parang merong tawag for technical.
Yep, let's wait for the clarification of our referees now. Medyo nagkakainitan itong dalawang opponent natin. But ang maganda dito, our referees talagang kinokontrol nila yung situation. Not really stopping them to play basketball, but stopping the extracurricular that these players are doing. Yun yung iniiwasan ng mga officials dating mangyari. And kudos to them on doing that.
Correct. That's a good anticipation na rin. Siyempre, well-experienced naman tong officials natin or referees natin on the floor. They are already trained well and well-experienced na rin. Kaya alam na nila yung mga ganyang situation. They know, they already know how to handle with that kind of situation.
So because of the technical foul whistled against Ilacas, free throw ang ibibigay dito for the PUP Santa Maria branch, but ball possession will still stay with the FCPC. Laparan now gives the ball over to Packing. Packing sees an opening, missed that floater. It seems like the PUP Santa Maria branch, sila pa yung slow phase on this basketball game. It seems that yun talaga yung basketball design para sa kanila.
Correct. Actually, never pa silang umiscore yata for a transition. Pero I think just one or two or twice na nag-score sila in transition eh. Pero yun nga.
It seems like overall talagang takbuhan yung set play ang gusto ng PUP, but it is an illegal screen given there for the FCPC. That's number 6 for the FCPC with the moving pick.
Yes, that was so obvious that screen was illegal because inuna niya yung shoulder niya, iniwanan niya ng balikat yung defender.
alam mo din may mga pagkakataon na you need to understand also as a player, both of us played, kung paano mag-isip yung mga referees, right? You need to understand kung paano sila mag-adjust then on the call that they are doing.
Correct. Yung mga referees or officials talagang reading din sila eh. Binabasa rin nila yung player. They are into the game. Kumbaga, nakafocus yung mga yan. Hindi lang sa movement mo. Siyempre sa mga nakikita nila on all players na nandyan sa floor.
FCPC now inside scoring, but almost a score rather. Free throws will be given out against or for number 88, Zilmar. Itong si Zilmar talagang he is really catching the defense sleeping all the time. It's either if he is going to throw it on the transition o siya yung tatakbo sa transition.
Correct. Silent player. Mukhang silent player lang tong si number 88 ng FCPC pero he knows na kung ano yung role niya and nakakapag-contribute well siya para sa team nila.
Andres now still doing the slow phase like they usually do here. On the third quarter, 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. They are now trying to outrun Zilmar. Stretches for two. Ito si Zilmar talagang do it all guy for the FCPC.
Yes, and we can notice a simple basketball style for this guy.
And a timeout called in here by the PUP. We will be back. Back to the game here. DYCI Gymnasium packing. Missing that three-point attempt. Ilakas with that reverse layup. Ang tangkad ditong bata na tong si Ilakas for a collegiate player.
Yes, and maganda rin ang pinapakita niya. Kaya niyang tumakbo and he can place big and hopefully makapag-adjust pa siya on wing position para sa height niya.
And on the other end, packing stretches for a left-hand finish for his team. Guevara now showing up his dribbling skills for the PUP Santa Maria. And foul is called. It's a hand check foul called against Zilmar. So a multiple man substitution now for the PUP. De La Cruz is back on the court replacing Big Boy Umale. 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock for the PUP. It's now down to 7. They need to do something now before the shot clock expires. And foul again. If I'm not mistaken, it's Zilmar with that personal foul once more for the FCPC. And with that foul given by Zilmar, FCPC is now in the penalty. Penalty situation na itong FCPC now.
So PUP need to take advantage of that penalty position of FCPC, so they need to drive hard to the basket para mas makakuha pa sila ng madaming free throw attempts.
And ito namang si Sarmiento really capitalizing the chance given to him on the line. Reyanoga gives the ball to the right wing. Packing. Caught in traffic. Reyanoga step back three is short. Ilacas with a rebound. The big man pass it to Reyanoga. But good thing his teammate is there for a tip in. So muntik na sumabla tira na Yabut. Pero shooter's bound sabi nga nila for Yabut. A chance here again for the PUP Santa Maria. Del Rosario with that baseline jumper is good.
You know what? Good thing with PUP Santa Maria, talagang naglalaro pa rin sila with their heart and hindi nila pinapabayaan na easy baskets for FCPC to make. Talagang they still making or pinaparamdam pa rin nila na naglalaro pa rin sila dito sa ball game natin.
Siyempre, you want to show that you have the heart to finish this game. Hindi lang yung paging panalo yung hinahanap natin dito. You know, you want to prove also that your sportsmanship, and also it's a learning experience for these young athletes that we have now. You know, hindi lang naman yung W yung hinahanap natin dito. Yung improvement din on our basketball skills. So we have a substitution now. Pimentel is playing for the first time, and Salvaro is back on the game. Double team now. And look at this. FCPC, yes, they are up by a huge margin, pero sila pa yung nag-chase on the defensive end and packing with an easy layup.
Yes, that is a good chance na rin for the coaches to try their defense styles, their kung paano ba magre-react yung mga players niya. He needs to try it right now. This is the best time to try those plays, those defensive plays and offensive plays sa ganitong situation, lalo na to sa FCPC.
And packing with no defenders in front of him. Talagang transition offense ang puhunan dito ng FCPC. And Reyanoga will be called with a foul. So the three-man substitution, Santos Bergamo and Ignacio fielded in for the PUP Santa Maria. But on the free throw line now is Guevara for the PUP. And yung next match natin dito, the much-awaited match for our day, yung home team, syempre maglalaro against the BASC Supreme. Yung Bulacan Agricultural in San Ildefonso, Bulacan if I'm not mistaken, competing against the home team, DYCI. Three-point shot, rebound battle, picked up by Pimentel. A big boy for the FCPC rather. Scoring for the first time.
Di pa rin tapos ang FCPC. They're still playing the basketball. Talagang siguro nagpapakita na rin yung mga players na rin na to to their coaches on how they play the game, and this is their chance na rin naman para mabigyan din yung ibang players ng time.
Yeah, syempre gusto natin dito, Dilon, yung pakita sa mga players na to, yung hindi lang yung makakrack ng playing time, yung mapunta rin syempre sa starting five, yun yung hinahabol yung mga bawat players. And it's an offensive foul whistle, too much extension on the forearm for Salvaro.
Actually, that was a good move for Salvaro. Medyo naitulak niya lang ng bahagya yung defender niya, kaya natawagan ng offensive, pero that was a good changing of pace para sa kanya.
And here comes the PUP Santa Maria, gives the ball to the corner Another missed. Actually, ang ganda ng execution ng PUP Santa Maria. Hindi lang nako-convert yung mga tira nila.
Yes, andun nga yung set of plays nila eh. Yun nga lang, as I said earlier, yung timing and yung shot selection siguro nila on their plays, doon siguro sila medyo need to more practice pa for that situation.
And sabi nga sa ating comment section, according to Yuri Bakilias, PUP gising kaya pa yan. And they still have a time to do that. But they need to act up now.
Yes, this is the best time na wala nang any time to make it back to this ball game. Pero yan yung maganda naman sa PUP, talagang lumalaban at hindi bumibigay, hindi talaga nag-give up agad on this game.
So here comes the PUP Santa Maria. Another chance for them. Double clutches, decides to drop the ball up. Great ball movement down low, and they scored finally. With just 5 seconds to make it 3 seconds now. And that will be the end of our third period. Stay tuned for our fourth and final quarter. And this is a start now of our fourth and final period for the third game of this day at the DYCI Gymnasium for the BUCAA Season 1. Our score here is 84-57 in favor of the FCPC. Umali operating inside. FCPC with a rebound. Salvaro trying to push his opponent away, but loses the letter. Guevara with an open lane and a great transition offense. Finally, a great transition offense for the PUP.
Kanina pa, hinihintay ng PUP yung ganong situation. It was a good start in this fourth quarter. And then, ayan, hopefully mag-continue yan.
And there's a blocking foul called against Pelayo, but a technical foul called against Ryan Loga on throwing the ball to Pelayo. Our officials didn't appreciate that gesture. So it's unsportsmanlike behavior. Yan yung sinasabi natin. Usually it will be a let-go call to try to throw that ball to the body of your opponent if you're going out of bounds. Pero dahil nga dun sa mga earlier sequence na notice natin, our referees are controlling it now.
Correct. Good decision then for the referees to stop yung mga ganong situation. And also with Pelayo and this Renoga from FCPC, they really need to control this that kind of temper para rin sa kanila as individual.
So possession will start on the baseline now for the FCPC. Technical foul was whistled against them, but they will still have the possession. And great pass to Reynaldo. Double clutches almost. Just almost an inward play. It's Pelayo with the personal foul. And Reynaldo on the line with 2 free throws. Pati yung PUP Santa Maria, they're trying to shuffle now their players, looking for the best possible combination, to trim this lead down and be back on this game. The deficit is really huge as of the moment.
Yes, this is the time to try out those other guys from the bench, see what they can do, and makita naman nila na they are really needs to deserve a time and deserve a spot dito sa team nila.
And speaking of deserving a spot, well-deserved spot for this man, Packing, stealing and converting with another 2 points. Guevara. And it's a clear traveling violation, trying to force his way through. Wala nga lang madadaanan. Sarado ang pinto para kay Guevara on that possession.
Too much tall guys for Guevara. Hindi niya na nagawa to. I think his intention is to drive and kick out the ball, pero yun nga, hindi na rin siya nakapasa outside.
And Rhea Noga shooting it from the top and looking at the bench at the PUP after it. Ganon ka-intimidating maglaro itong si Rhea Noga. Rebound battle goes to the FCPC. Salboro now dictating the play. Decides to drive, gives it to Reynaldo. Easy finish inside for Reynaldo.
Maganda pa rin pinapakita ng FCPC for offensive side and also defensive side. Hindi nagbabago yung tempo ng game nila from start hanggang ngayong fourth quarter.
And Packing with an end one play. Count that basket and let that man go to the line. Our score is 93, or make it 95 to 59, and Packing has a chance to make it 96 with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left here at the fourth and final period of our game 3. And slowly napupuno na ng mga estudyante itong DYCI Gymnasium. It is because the last game that we have for today is the home team. The DYCI basketball men will be playing up front against the BASC. Reyanoga just missed that 3-point shot. Here comes the PUP again. Stop, pops, and scores for 2. With a rare opportunity to score in a fast break for the PUP Santa Maria. They are now at 61 to 96, still in favor of the FCPC. And foul away from the ball. It is called against number 21 of PUP. Baseline inbound for Salboro. Entry pass on the paint was stolen. And Ignacio all alone for 2. Eto na, nag-akaroon na ng transition offense itong PUP. Better late than never, right?
Yes, and we still need to trim down the lead, and then maganda yan na makikita rin nila yung makakaya nilang gawin like that. Aside from setting up their plays, they can still play the transition offense. So I think much easier for them to make those baskets.
Outlet pass. Del Rosario inside, and he was fouled. And foul on number 7 is substitution. And playing for the first time for the FCPC is number 15. A lot of players now for the FCPC is being given a chance to play here on this game. Napakagandang oportunidad if you have this kind of margin, syempre, against your opponent. Your coach has a luxury to let you play in even though you are on the far end of the bench.
Yes, and also for the players naman, kailangan nilang magpakita na kaya rin nilang maglaro. And then to have their time, makuha nila yung oras, makuha nila yung tiwala ng coaches nila for them to have more minutes pa sa mga games na paparating pa sa kanila.
Andres gives the ball to the corner. 3-point shot again is short, but PUP with the basketball again. Great ball movement, passing skills is being shown by the PUP. Del Rosario to De La Cruz. 5 minutes and 44 now with 97 to 68. FCPC, great pick and roll play, and Reynaldo converting another basket for the FCPC.
Good execution for FCPC, and ganyan yung mga plays na dapat talaga is nakukuha ng mga players, or parang they are really attached to that kind of plays, yung mga open looks. And FCPC is not yet done with this game. Talagang naglalaro pa rin sila, hindi pa rin sila tapos with PUP hanggat hindi nila narinig yung buzzer.
Tama. That's the right attitude as a player na yung for the coaches as well, that they are trying to incorporate to their players na up until the last buzzer, you need to play your hearts out. Talagang laban kung laban. Yun yung iniintay natin. Good na magpakita ng bawat kapanan. First shot is no good. Another chance here for the PUP. Santa Maria to trim this one down, but unable to do so. Medyo nahihirapan talaga itong PUP Santa Maria to score a basket. Reynaldo operates and scores inside.
Grabe yung dominance na pinapakita ng FCPC, but still for PUP, this was their first game. Ang dami pa nilang upcoming games. This league has 32 teams, and there are a lot of games to play for them. Ang dami pa nilang matututunan. Ang dami pa nilang kayang gawing adjustment. This is just the first game, and I think they will notice now on how lapses, kung ano yung mga lapses nila on their team, on their side. Malalaman at makikita nila kung ano pa yung mga kailangan nilang gawin on their preparation from the other games.
Sama ka dyan. Itong mga kuponan na to, this is their first game. Adjustment will happen on their preparation. Siyempre, walang scouting na yung nangyayari dito. These teams that we are seeing now, hindi nila nakakalaban ng bawat isa. Very few of them only compete against each other. So, biglaan talaga yung pagkikita ng bawat koponan dito.
Correct. Pero yun nga ang maganda with this kind of league. Magkakaroon na sila ng scoutings. Meron tayong live coverage. They can play it. They can review their game. Kahit ba manalo or matalo, makita nila yung mga movements, yung spots nila. So, I think much more exciting lalo siguro kung nagkaroon na to, nagkatapat-tapat na lahat ng teams, and then they will face each other again. Makikita natin yung adjustment ng mga coaches, also players, kung paano yung lalabanan ulit yung mga tumalo or natalo nila. Etong first game, adjustments.
Tama ka dyan. Sabi nga natin, it's always a learning experience for everybody. Whether you win or you lose, you're going to pick up something to develop your basketball skills. For the PUP Santa Maria Bulacan, they are a young team. Alam natin, madami pang basketball ang mai-improve, or basketball skills ang mai-improve nitong mga bata na to coming from the PUP Santa Maria side. For the FCPC, this will get or help them get them game going through their next game. Syempre, panalo yung una mong iuwi. Diba? There are only few teams na nakakapag-start ng strong at finish strong. There are always a learning experience for each curve of the game.
Of course, also for FCPC, if they won this game, andun yung experience din na nag-gain nila. And also, syempre, alam niyan, mas magbo-boost yung confidence nila on their upcoming games. And sobrang haba pa nung liga. There have a lot things to learn, to show. Of course, yun ang maganda pagka ganitong mga collegiate level na liga talaga. Like if you have a bad game, you can go through on the next game. Pwede kang bumawi. And mapapakita mo pa rin yung talent mo.
Almost another scary fall on that possession by Alonso. Yun yung magandang sportsmanship. Naraha for the PUP. Sinalo pa niya yung opponent niya after that. Almost a hard fall. And here comes now the FCPC doing the transition offense. Alonso to Francisco, and Francisco scores for 2. Talagang unselfish basketball ang pinapakita nitong FCPC.
Yes, ball distribution, well distributed yung bola. If they saw a man in front of you, talagang pinapasa agad nitong FCPC, and they're looking also kung sino ang open, and then they're making sure of their shots.
And the ball goes out of bounds now with 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Timeout will be whistled. We will be back here. And back to our game here at the DYCI Gymnasium. Estuye losing the basketball. Naraha almost, but not quite for him. Here comes now. Now outlet pass for the FCPC. Yabut all alone for 2. Yes, one of the few players who just entered the play court na naka-score ngayon. Last 2-minute mark is already crossed, and Guevara with a great pass. Now PUP sharing the basketball even, but the time is not really in their favor. I can say in here that the window of opportunity to grab this win is now closed for the PUP. What they're trying to do in here is learn from the mistakes that happened and develop their program even much more better. But Guevara showing some glimpse of a great play on this basketball day.
Still a good thing or a good sight for PUP. Naglalaro pa rin sila, and then they're trying to trim down the lead. At least they still have a time to trim it down. And then Guevara working on the outside shots. Makakuha pa rin niya yung kumpiyansa niya for the upcoming games na alam niya kaya niyang shoot.
And Guevara, this will be a confidence booster for him despite the loss that they have. Siya yung mga sa lone bright spot on the guard position para dito sa PUP Santa Maria. 45 seconds remaining. And fast break opportunity for the PUP, and they scored with their trailer now. That's courtesy of number 0, Luyan for the PUP. Alonso operates but blocked hard inside. Shot block rejection for the PUP. 18.6 seconds. Alley-oop play, offensive foul is called. Great call by our referee. Kitang-kita yun na tinulak niya yung opponent.
Medyo may extension din talaga, kaya it was a good call coming from our referee.
And drop pass is good again. So we are just going to wait for the game clock to finish. Dilon, what happened on this game?
Of course, FCPC dominates the game, and for it was a good
Handa ka na ba?
Abangan! Huwag kalilimutan,
Huwag kaliligtaan.
Malapit na
pinananabigan!
ang pinakahihintay.
BUCAA, Rise of the Champions!
And good afternoon to everyone who is watching now. We have now our best player and our winner for the Game 3, Denzel Reynaldo. Denzel, a total domination yung pinakita nyo sa laro natin kanina. Paano nyo ginawa yon throughout the ball game?
Nakinig lang po kami sa turo ni Coach and sa instruction po. Kaya nagawa po namin yun.
So that's a really great game for you guys. Ngayon, bibigyan kita ng time. Batiin naman yung mga fans nyo coming from San Jose del Monte na manood din dito sa BUCAA Season 1.
Nabati ko po yung una-una yung family ko po na nasa abroad, the Reynaldo family, and mga tropa ko po sa Pampalay, pati FCPC family po. Yun lamang po.
And again, congratulations for your win today and more power to you and your team. Magbabalik po ang BUCAA Season 1 after this quick break. We're gonna have Game 4 for our quadruple header for the game day number 1.